I ought to enlighten your mind, so that you remember that Mike Tyson, beyond the legend, the name and the trembling power, is made of merely flesh and blood. So instead of looking to the legendary heavyweight champion that might deceive death losing his myth, let's look to the real person. Behind the fierce facade lay a troubled soul. As Tyson's childhood was rough, he grew up in a world where survival was a daily battle, and the odds were never in his favor. Poverty, violence, and crime were ever present. Boxing became his escape, his talent undeniable. It was in the ring that he found sense of purpose, a way to channel his inner turmoil. He rose quickly through the ranks. His meteoric ascent was a beacon of hope for many who shared his struggles. Became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. At just 20 years old, he shattered records and expectations. Fame and fortune came knocking. The world watched as he transformed from a street kid to a global superstar. But they also brought demons. Tyson struggled with anger. He battled addiction. The pressure of fame weighed heavily on him. His personal life, often tumultuous, legal battles and personal conflicts became a constant backdrop on his career. Despite his success, Tyson fought inner turmoil. The battles outside the ring were just as fierce as those within it. The champion's shadow always lurking. It was a reminder of the darkness that followed him, no matter how bright the spotlight. Tyson's life a whirlwind of highs and lows. Triumphs and tragedies intertwined, painting a complex portrait of a man who was both revered and reviled. He had the world at his feet, but something was missing. The glitz and the glamour couldn't fill the void within. A deep emptiness gnawed at him. Despite the accolades, the inner peace he sought remained elusive. In 2009, a tragedy struck the Tyson family. Tyson's 4-year-old daughter Exodus died in a tragic accident, leaving a void that could never be filled. The world mourned with him, sharing in his profound sorrow, but Tyson's grief was unbearable, the pain unimaginable, the struggle to come on terms with his loss. His daughter, his light was gone. The champ was totally broken. His addiction worsened as he sought escape from the relentless agony. Drugs and alcohol became his solace, a dangerous spiral that threatened to consume him entirely.
Get my gun, automatic, just like this, and you just go crazy.
Who are you gonna hurt?
Regardless, that's just my first thought. But when I went to the hospital, the people that were there, they're up there because their kids are dead too, or about to die. So, who the hell am I? Their kids are dying too. I don't know. No. It's something happened that day. What happened that day?
But whatever happened that day, was there a new Mike Tyson that came the next day?
No, I did some cocaine for a week. I had to get high. I had to back then. I had to get high. I couldn't handle it at all. You have to go.
Tyson, lost in a fog of grief and despair, wandered aimlessly searching for a meaning in a world that had lost its color. Haunted by the loss of his precious daughter, the world watched, heartbroken, as the once mighty fighter struggled to find his footing. The once indomitable fighter, brought to his knees by force far greater than any opponent he had faced in the ring. Tyson, a man who instilled fear in the ring, was now crippled by sorrow. His spirit shattered, His life, once a symbol of strength, now mirrored fragility. The world wondered if he could ever recover. Could he rise from the devastating blow? Could he find the strength within to overcome such a profound loss? Could he find the will to fight pain again, not just in the ring, but in life itself? This time, the opponent wasn't a boxer in the ring. It was the overwhelming grief that threatened to engulf him. It was his own crippling grief, a battle that would test his very soul in the depths of his despair. Tyson found a lifeline: psychedelics, substances often misunderstood, yet powerful tools for healing. These substances, long shrouded into controversy, held the key to a new beginning for Tyson. They were a revelation. They opened doors to parts of his mind he had never explored before. They allowed him to confront his demons, the shadows of his past, the pain and the regrets that haunted him. Psilocybin mushrooms, in particular, had a profound impact. These nature wonders became his allies in the battle against the inner turmoil. They helped him process his grief, to forgive himself, to find peace. The experience was transformative. It was as a heavy burden had been lifted from his shoulder. It opened his mind to new possibilities. A future that once seemed bleak now glimmered with hope and potential. Tyson began to speak openly about his experience. He shared his journey with the world, breaking the silence and the stigma surrounding psychedelics. He became an advocate for the therapeutic potential of psychedelics. His voice, once known for its ferocity in the ring, now championed a cause of healing and understanding, a beacon of hope for others struggling with the trauma and addiction. The world listened. His story resonated with many, offering a glimmer of hope to those in darkness. Could these substances, often demonized, offer the path to healing? The question lingered, sparkling curiosity and research. Tyson's story, a testament to their potential. His journey from despair to hope, from pain to peace, illuminated the transformative power of psychedelics. Tyson's journey wasn't easy. Recovery is a process. He continued to use cannabis and psychedelics, but this time with intention. They became tools for growth, for maintaining his mental well-being. His wife, Lakia Spicer, stood by him, her love and support unwavering together. They faced his demons. Tyson emerged stronger, more at peace. He found redemption not in the ring, but in the ring of life. Tyson's story and inspiration prove that even in the darkest times, hope exists, that healing is possible. Despite all what you have seen, today Mike Tyson is a changed man. He used his platform to advocate for mental health awareness. He promotes responsible use of psychedelics. His story, a beacon of hope for others battling their own demons. Tyson's journey shows us that even the toughest fighters are vulnerable, that it's okay to ask for help, to seek alternative paths for healing. His story reminds us that within each of us lies the strength to overcome even the most difficult challenges. Mike Tyson, the once fearsome boxer, now a champion for mental health. Despite all the stories that Netflix made for Tyson and Jake Paul, I believe in the guy, in the champion, that now changed his battles. Now his greatest fight, won outside the ring. His legacy, the legacy of a champion, but the legacy of a human being, an inspiration for all.